Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
All right. Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. Jeff and I are talking about hunting already. Listen, let's get started. Our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center at 767-5500 right there on Baldwin Avenue. Give them a call at any time. Our weather now is really, we've got some rain coming in. It's really mild. February has started off, and it looks like the whole month may be this way. We're going to talk about the weather a lot more in detail tomorrow. 50 degrees here, 45 in Mariana, 55 in Apalachicola at this time of day. High today, we'll get into the 70s. Low tonight, 61, and the water temperature is 65. The pattern, we're getting some rain coming today. That's a big deal. Rain, but we have two sections coming. We have some coming up off the Gulf, and we're going to be getting that out of the southwest, and then we have some coming in out of the northwest a little bit later. We got about a 60% chance of rain today, 70% in some areas. Also, it's coming in later on this afternoon around 4 or 5 here around the Panama City area. So expecting about a half an inch of rain probably when you get off work this afternoon. So drive careful if that does happen. Boating forecast, winds coming out of the southeast at 7 to 15 knots, seas 2 to 4. Our river readings, the Apalachicola Bluntstown, we're looking, it's dropping, as you see, really got up really good. Now it's down to 7.7 and still dropping out. It'll get on dropping out by the weekend on down into the 5-foot range. The Choctahatchee at Caryville is at 5.1. It's going to level off today and stay around 5.3. It looks like by the rest of the week it'll be around the 5-foot mark. Okay, our low tide this morning, we have a low tide at 251, and coming in at 405 will be the high tide. So I got a 1.4 range on it. We're going to cut our weather a little bit short. Normally on Wednesday we'll call Blair Morgan. I just talked to him a while ago. We're going to postpone this call till tomorrow. We have a long video. I want to make sure we get all of it in. So we'll talk to Blair tomorrow and get that Blue Water Outrigger report on what's going on down there. Let's take our break and we'll be right back.
Panama City living is simply better without glasses. The Eye Center of North Florida offers the most advanced cataract surgery using lifestyle lens implants, which allow you to see all distances glasses-free. Our surgeons perform this quick and painless procedure at our accredited surgery center. When it comes to your vision, trust your local experts in surgical eye care. The Eye Center of North Florida.
9 doctors, 1 vision, yours.
Come join the Panhandle Outdoors team. Beat the rush and stock up on our team shirts and hats in a wide variety of colors and sizes. For your convenience, we offer a Panhandle Outdoors shop at panhandleoutdoors.net. Simply visit our website and click shop. Be a member of the Panhandle Outdoors team, Florida's only live daily outdoor show.
Bill Kramer Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is Panama City's exclusive full-line dealership, built on a 45-year foundation of trust and total customer satisfaction in all departments, including our huge pre-owned department, where we'll pay top dollar for your current automobile as a trade-in, or we'll place your vehicle on our lot and help you sell it. At Bill Kramer Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. 4 decades, 3 generations, 1 tradition.
We are so lucky to live in North Florida. We have some of the best fresh and saltwater fishing in the world. My biggest problem is not catching fish, but trying to decide what kind of fish I want to catch. No matter what I'm after, I always stop at Sunjammers Water Sports first. They have just what I need: rods and reels, line, tackle, and most important, live bait. Yes, sir, we sure are lucky.
All right, welcome back. Getting ready to start our video now on this past weekend on a big trip up in Greenville, Alabama, at Mike Williams' farm up there, and we're going to get started. Remember, it's not always about what you get, but usually it's about to us it's about the camaraderie and the good times with buddies and good close friends and just getting out in the woods. So we're going to start this. I think you're going to really enjoy this. We're going to start now so we can get it finished. Let's roll this, Tom.
These shrimp. Put your gun right there.
right? Now, it might be in that,
I believe it'll be fun right there.
right there.
Hey,
All right, folks, we're getting ready for Alabama hunting trip. My buddies here, we're getting ready to go. We got everything packed up. Y'all tell them about who you are.
Tim Jennings.
Barry Brown, Mike Williams.
Now, Mike's from Greenville. We took this trip last year, had a good time and all. And Tim's going on to chaperone us this year, make sure we do everything right. But we're looking forward to this trip. We've been talking about it for a good while now. And Mike, you ready?
We're ready to go.
Ready, ready?
We're going to get the big one this time.
Well, we got about a 3.5 hour drive.
It'll take us 3.5 to get there. Sure will.
All right, Tim, you ready?
I'm pumped, buddy.
All right, bud. All right, let's hit the road. Panhandle Outdoors. All right, we're completing the first leg of the trip. Alabama the Beautiful. I was stopped here in Laverne. We don't want to go to McDonald's. Okay, we stopped here. And we're at the Chicken Shack. Panhandle Outdoors. And they didn't wait on me. Hey, look at all the trucks here. You know it's a good place to eat. Hey, Coach. Hey, Perry Brown's not waiting on us, is he?
He's nowhere in sight.
Already in line.
He's probably already ordered.
He's already ate 3 pieces of chicken last night.
All right, we're up here. We made it up here. First thing we see, they got a campfire waiting on us. All right. You guys ready?
Well, got to scrape about an inch of ice off a windshield to go. Got 2 trucks ready.
All right. Wow, getting ready for breakfast at Waffle House in Greenville. All right, this is it. Folks, Tim and I have been in the tree stand maybe 10 minutes, and you can see what kind of tree stand it is. It's a ground stand. We got one little window here. Been here 10 minutes, literally. And I'm sitting down here, and Tim says, big buck. And I couldn't see it, so I raised my gun up. We didn't have time to do this on camera, so I raised my gun up. And it was a big buck. I just saw the horns walking from my left to right. And he started walking away. I saw the horns. Tim didn't have time to film me anything. I squeezed the trigger. I think I hit him the first shot because he jumped. And then he just took off running away. And I shot 2 more times as he's running away. My heart is pounding. We're going to go look for some blood. Now, we literally hunted 10 minutes in Alabama and that buck walked out. We're going to go, I had a good feeling all the time, we're going to go look for some blood and try to track him. I felt like I hit him the first shot, but he ran pretty fast. So, Tim, are you excited as I am?
But I can't even hold the camera still.
Tim, you saw him first. Tell us what happened.
Oh, man, he was just I was sitting back looking out of the corner of the little peephole that we have. I saw the big buck step out of the tree line, look around, and walk just right out in the green grazing. He probably wasn't 15 yards from the hunting shed.
But, well, yeah, what got me, we've been here literally 10 minutes or less.
It's unbelievable for it to have gone like it's gone today.
Okay.
Man, I hope we can find him.
All right, we're going to go look. This is unreal. This is unreal. All right.
Winston, here's a big track right here.
Yeah, they started running.
That track right there.
Yeah, started running up through here. I don't see any blood.
Well, that's not a good sign now if we don't see any blood, man. But I just feel like you hit him, Winston.
I'm a little rusty though. All right, here's a running track. All right, Tim, here's a running track here.
Oh yeah, man, he tore up the dirt there,
Yeah.
didn't he?
He started running up through here. Here's another track.
Oh, look at this big track right here, Winston. Where he?
Yeah, but I don't see any blood. I don't even see a drop of blood anywhere. That ain't good.
Winston, I think we're about where he looked like he went in right there in that little opening.
Let's go through this path right here.
It's kind of narrow. I'm just gonna follow you in, Winston.
There it is. Look here, first drop.
Buddy, I can't even hold the camera. I'm shaking.
That's one drop. That's the first drop we see. But it ain't the kind of drop you want to see.
Yeah, that's scary. That's just a
little single drop.
That's just a little bit of blood, man. I thought we'd have got a whole lot more than that.
All right. Here's two more drops.
Well, that's good.
That's two drops there. Look, there's a bottom area down there, and there's a path. So I'm thinking he might have went that way.
Well, it goes down. Is there a creek down there, Winston?
Yeah, it's a good bottom. That's usually where they take off. And I hadn't seen any more blood.
Man, I hope he doesn't get in here and we can't find him. You don't know anybody that's got any dogs around here, do you? We could go get a dog and trail.
Not in Alabama, I don't think. Well, I got some in Florida. My nephew's got some.
If my good buddy George Cochran was around, he had a good dog, but he'd find a deer.
You follow over there to Bristol and get some dogs.
There you go.
I don't see. We got to look for some more blood. He didn't go this way. There's no blood at all. He went this way. Here's a drop right here, Tim.
Let's see. Yeah, it sure is.
One little drop.
I wonder if he went.
So he must have.
I wonder if he just jumped through that opening right there.
Well, I think so.
Let's step around these trees.
Tim.
Yeah.
Tim. Look over there. Look yonder.
Well, let me see. Where's it? Oh, my goodness, Winston, buddy, look at this, man. Look at that. Let me see if I can get through here. Golly, Winston, the white briar's got me. Look at this, man. I'm pumped. Look at the rack, buddy.
That's an 8-point.
Look at the rack. Look, Winston, look where you hit him. Right in the shoulder.
Yeah, that's where I wanted to hit him.
Man, you hit him.
That's an 8-point.
Winston, congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, buddy.
What a beautiful buck.
Well, we've been in Alabama 10 minutes, 110 minutes. I guess we can turn around and go back home.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Look at this. Oh, Winston, that sure is a nice buck, man. That made that little trip over here worthwhile.
Yeah.
Glad we didn't have to drag that thing too far.
Panama City Beach is known as one of the top dive destinations in Florida. Divers Den offers daily dive charters that can accommodate up to 13 divers. Our boat captain is U.S. Coast Guard certified and a PADI dive instructor. We have trained professionals who offer a variety of scuba certifications. Come see us at our two locations on Thomas Drive and Timber Parkway.
When you're looking for sales, parts, and service for your outboard, all in one location, you're looking for BJ's Marine. You're authorized Tohatsu and Nissan dealer. BJ's Marine does it all. They have outboard parts and a service center and used motor sales too. Tohatsu, reliable, dependable, fuel efficient, and lightweight. Tohatsu Outboards, technology for the next generation. BJ's Marine, 1317 Transmitter Road since 1991.
Harold Milling Company, rough and tough dog food. Harold Milling Company builds it. They build hog feed. They build dairy feed. They make chicken feed. They have specialty feeds for rabbits. If you got a worm farm, grandmother used to have a worm farm. Look at the Harold Milling Company. You want to go down and get you, the dog's not running anymore. That's all over with. You want to get that 16% and drop down from the 26% protein. You don't want over to get fat. Harold Milling Company, you can buy it at almost any feed store in the Panama City area.
When you stop by Blue Water Outriggers, you will find everything for your outdoor adventure. Stock up on all your favorite brands and shop for some of the latest outdoor gear and accessories. You can also shop online and have your orders delivered straight to your home. Our flagship store is nestled right off the Highway 98 in the Port City Shopping Center, just steps away from the Port St. John Marina. You will love our selection, our prices, and our friendly service.
All right, Tim, I want to hear your side of the story. This is an incredible 10-minute hunt.
All right, buddy, I tell you, I'm excited. Let me try to catch my breath a second. Winston, the buck came out right there where that brown sagebrush-looking vegetation is. He walked right out in the green grazing. He kind of had his back to us, and I said, "Dang, I don't think Winston's going to get a shot." Then he turned sideways, and when he did, you shot your first shot, and I saw him flinch just as you shot your first shot. So my first thought was, well, you hit him. But then he turned, and he started running, and you fired 2 more times. And I said, dang, maybe he didn't hit him at all since he ran off in the woods. It was exciting to go out there and follow the blood trail and walk up on a deer.
And he ran straight off up in there.
Yeah.
And like I said, we found him probably 15 to 20 yards inside that tree line, and we just drug him.
You can see where the dew is still on the ground. You can see where the dew's been knocked off the ground. You have a trail where we drug him through the green grazing there.
Yeah, and Tim, I thought he was going to head for that bottom. I thought he was going. He was headed for that bottom.
Yeah, and if he'd got down there, we'd have never found him.
Yeah.
It was such a good shot. You got him in the lungs. He was just snorting blood everywhere. So it made the trail easier to find. The closer we got to the deer, the more blood. So. He shot it through his lungs.
Yeah.
Winston, that was a great shot, buddy. Great shot.
I was I felt confident, but when you hadn't done something in 5-6 years, you hadn't pulled a trigger, and I really hadn't pulled a trigger at a deer.
Well, I was shaking so bad I was afraid I was going to keep you from hitting him.
Well, Tim, you're a good cameraman, buddy. This is going to be something that we're going to remember all of our lives.
Well, you're right, and I just hope, Winston, that I was shaking the whole time I was filming, so I hope it's not too blurry. I hope other people can enjoy that hunt right there.
Yeah, we hope so too. I tell you what's wrong. We don't have enough footage for a whole show, so we're going.
Well, how many times you've been on a hunt that lasted 10 minutes?
Never. And how many times you've been on a hunt all day and hadn't done anything? So, wow. I thank God for that opportunity and for having a shot at that big buck. That is wonderful.
Well, there's some big old scrapes back there. Rubs everywhere back up in there.
His neck's rolled up, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's a young buck there, ain't it?
Yeah, that's a young one, yeah.
Well, what do you think, he's about 2 years old or something?
I'd say 2.5, maybe. We all back at the truck telling the stories.
Well, he ran across there in front of me.
In front of you?
I was just getting sit down, and I heard the shooting going on. So.
Really? You had just got in your blind?
I just got my blind and had to walk about 3 miles to get back there through the swamp. And then I heard him shooting back there. I had to drop the mic off.
Well, when you hear one shot is one thing. When you hear 3 shots, what do you usually think?
I think he probably missed him.
I was a little concerned on that 3rd shot.
Either that or he's got 2 or 3 piled up.
Yeah, when Tim said, big buck, I thought he was kidding.
He wasn't kidding.
Well, obviously he wasn't kidding. Did you see him in the woods or just when he got in the
I was looking down a tree line, and I saw him just walk right out of the woods.
Is that right?
Yeah, he walked right out into the
So he went about, 40, 50 yards?
It wasn't that far.
He turned his back. I said, golly, we're not going to get a shot. And then he turned sideways, and we turned sideways.
Did you have the camera on when he was coming out?
Walking out of the woods.
We did not. We did not have time to get the camera.
Yeah,
because we wasn't expecting.
We had just got in our stand.
Let me tell you what Winston, when we first got in, we kind of closed the door, and it was dark in there when we closed the door.
That's the Black House.
Yeah.
Well, it's Black House.
That's why we call it the Black House.
Yeah, leave this little hole. Let me see if I can. He tried to get his rifle up, and he pow, he hitting on the walls. I tried to pull it through the hole. Boom, you making all kinds of noise. I said, God dang, it might be tough to shoot out of that thing. But if he hadn't have done that, when the deer came out, he knew exactly what to do. He took his rifle, brought it up, put it right out the hole, and no, didn't make any noise.
Yeah. Took a little dry run, like practicing football. You took a little dry run.
That's it.
Okay, I'm on my next hunt, and I'm in a different stand. You can see, this, again, a small rye patch. I don't have my cameraman with me. It's got to do this one by myself. Nice patch. We're pretty close to the field right here. Just gonna wait and see what happens. I don't know about you folks on Panhandle Outdoors, but I just love being out in the woods. The peace, the quiet. I just love it. Alright folks, we're on the way back home from our trip up in Greenville. We had a great time. As usual in any trip on a weekend with a bunch of guys, the trip back home, everybody's tired. Now I want you to, Tim, try to scan the back seat of the truck and see what our buddies are doing. I think Perry Brown's over there. He had a hard weekend. He hunted hard, and Mike Williams over there. All right, Mike hunted hard. All right, now listen. There's only one way to get these guys awake. This is no lie. Watch this. Hey guys, y'all hungry?
Oh man, let's get something to eat.
Listen, I'm doing a closing on the show. Y'all wake up. We've had a great time. Mike, I want to thank you for hosting us up there on all that, all your buddies and all, and your brother. We just had a great time up there. We really appreciate you taking us.
I enjoyed it. I had a great time. All you guys will do it again. Next hunting season.
All right, Perry.
Yeah, we're gonna bring back a bigger one. Maybe a 10-point next time.
Well, we're coming back with 8 points, so we're proud of that. And we got some deer meat. So, and we had most of all, we just had a great time as good buddies, and enjoying the great outdoors. All right.
Sunrise to sunset. A walk through nature takes you on a journey of Florida's Emerald Coast. You'll encounter the wildlife, birds, lighthouses, indigenous to the beautiful land and seascapes of Florida. Set to the sounds of nature and enhanced with easy listening music. Only $14.95 plus $4.95 shipping and handling. NatureWalkDVD.com or send check or money order to the address on the screen. A walk through nature. Visually stunning.
What's more important in a side-by-side RTV? Is it speed and agility, or is it versatility and dependability? When getting out of the woods is more important than getting into the woods, there is only one name to remember: Kubota. With true commercial-grade construction in the chassis and drivetrain, Kubota gives you the dependability, power, and torque you need to get the job done. Kubota builds work tools, not play toys.
My name's Captain Rick Corley. I'm a SAMS accredited Marine Surveyor, NAMS certified Marine Surveyor, and IAME certified Marine Investigator. Been surveying since 1969. Was taught by my father, who is the oldest, longest practicing Marine Surveyor in the world. We do all types of survey, commercial or pleasure. Steel, aluminum, fiberglass, wood, makes no difference. Give us a call at 850-527-5287 or visit us online. We'd appreciate your business.
The greatest investment we can all make is in the lives of our children and grandchildren.
To help you invest for retirement, handle your IRA rollover, protect your family with life or long-term care insurance, call my dad for an appointment at his new office on Wilson Avenue behind Lowe's. And he'll give you a copy of his most recent book, 7 Steps to Serious Money. For free! Walter Woodrick, your serious money advisor!
Okay, let's take a look quickly at Express Lane Fishing Game Forecast. Our time this morning from 6:35 to 8:35, and this evening actually from 7 to 9, brought to us by Express Lane, American-owned and American-operated. Folks, how many times, if you've been in the woods as much as most of us have, that just don't happen. I mean, we've hunted bucks for days and days and weeks and seasons and not had any luck, but that was just one of those special times that all came together, and I'm glad I got to share that with you. It was a lot of fun, as you can see. And tomorrow now, Whitney and Walter over in Troy, which is about 40 miles from Greenville, Whitney actually got a 6 point within about an hour of when I shot mine. So we really had a great time. So we're going to show it. We're not over yet. We're going to show her video tomorrow on a big old 6 point that she got up there in Troy. So a lot of good things going on, and we're getting to share this. You know, to me, this is the peak of the season, late January and early February. So, but you know, we're riding up there Friday afternoon. I told the guys with me, I said, listen, guys, I just had a good feeling about this trip. I went in there. I know you may think it's silly, but I just had a lot of confidence. I just felt like it was my time to get a buck, and sure enough, it was. So we're going to celebrate that for a long time. Good feeling. Also, don't forget now, we've been talking about the Florida Sportsman Shows coming up in a couple of weeks, and tomorrow I'm going to give away 2 more tickets to the Florida Sportsman Show. So that'll be a call in, and also register on Friday. We'll be giving away some of that tarpon dock seafood. So that's some good stuff. Also, the people ask, well, where do you scope? I still shoot open sights on my gun. I'm a little old-fashioned, I guess. I've just always shot open sights and never shot much with a scope. So I know eventually I need to get one, but it's just a lot of fun shooting open sights still. Okay, we're going to start wrapping things up. Like I said, we've got a lot of stuff coming up the rest of the week. Next week, already getting planned. We've got a lot of good stuff next week, and I enjoy bringing this fresh stuff, these exciting things we do on Panhandle Outdoors. This is just things we do in our life and all. And yesterday, I got some good comments on those young boys from Bozeman. I enjoyed having those guys on. And also next week, we're going to get in some bass fishing too. Okay, I'm running out of time, believe it or not. This is an easy show today, mainly video. Got some rain coming. Make sure you take your umbrella with you later on this afternoon, and you do something good for somebody today. Make the outdoors part of your world, and God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.